Oh,
What up, Ole?
what's up, Playboy? Well, give me 1 second.
What you cooked today, Fub?
What I cooked today? Baked chicken, spinach, and corn on the cob. Oh boy. Plus, I made some eggnog.
Nice.
Made some eggnog. More people at my job. Dude gotta come on. Hit play and see.
Med.
I'm gonna go blue. We go home blue. Feeling kind of saucy. I'm gonna get on that battlefield, bro. I'm just waiting till that, like, the battle pass come out. Have a full day off. I'm having to knock these schedule games out.
Excitement brewing here in South Florida. As a moment ago, the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. To return, here's Agnew. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Throwing to start the drive. Pierce.
Look at that.
For Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And they will be set up now as he brings us all the way back inside the 20. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
A confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it, he saw the numbers we saw, he watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be, but early in this
one with the holy shit.
Defense.
And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check
killing
on
me
the
with
call.
that.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. On the handoff, it's Gaskin. And he's going to be stopped here on his first play as he gets into the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. Touchdown! Mike Gesicki, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins, on just 2 plays, have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Oh!
Touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. To return, here's Agnew. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
A little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
He was brought down by Nick Needham.
I'm giving him shit.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Shit.
Off play action. Pierce. He's going to let this one go deep.
Let me get that.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one. And some play callers, when they go in the games, they don't mind calling a lot of screens, and they don't care what down. They were maybe one block away from really having something there to start this drive. Good job defensively to cut through the blockers and make the tackle on the screen, or that could have gone for maybe 15 or 20 yards.
How are you doing that?
This is Gaskin on the carry. And
oh, come on, man.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll run now with Gaskin.
Look at this shit.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31.
I was trying to run with the quarterback for that fucking first.
Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, right? Because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right, it felt like a matter of time, and you've got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity. They saw on tape.
Stop this outside running shit.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Nifty move. Gets through and down an opening. Touchdown, Vikings. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
Yeah, and that's a run born out of ferociousness. He
I
took
closed
off
the
that
line
initial
and
contact, and in his mind just screamed, out of my way, and kept right on going, and wound up turning it into a big play.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. Extra point right down the middle, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And got his man.
Come on, man.
And he gets all the way down to the
That's a foul.
line. It's a big play there for Miami. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Here's Tua. He's going to take another shot here. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
And all the way inside
Yeah,
the
they just let them
35
fucking run
before
all
he goes
over.
out of bounds. 54 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. To throw on 2nd down. Pierce.
Fucking ball! Take the fucking ball!
He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Pierce. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Oh, my
Thielen's
fucking...
got it. Touchdown, Vikings.
He just fucking stood there.
Adam Thielen with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point splits the odds.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And that makes the score 14-7. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off at the 40. And he will take this one home. It's a
They're not
touchdown.
even trying to fucking play.
A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted
They're
by
not
your
even trying to
teammates and
fucking
coaching
play.
staff, make plays like that.
Like, they don't even fucking run the routes. They fucking man just jump straight through him.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 11.
Then look how they...
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
This game is so bullshit. He was wide fucking open.
That's a great example of a team that was really amped up.
Nigga just came up
playing so well. Yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Extra point right down the middle.
This team ain't even fucking playing.
Touchdowns at 21. We are in for a good one as we're through one.
Damn where you had him, bro.
Sports. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. First down, Miami. They get set to start the drive. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should.
Without Madden cards.
You gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Tua now on first down. He's letting this one go for Fuller. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Fabian Rowe.
Oh, shit.
They have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, Charles, you think about this defense. This week in preparation, you couldn't hide the fact from them that they're facing a team that's lost 7 in a row. You just wonder if they prepared the same way they normally. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down and a sack. Off the play fake. Pierce under pressure. They got him again. Jalen Phillips. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up fourth down. So on fourth down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return, and it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On 2nd and 9, Tua. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get one step. If you're within one step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that looks like an extra step was involved.
Tua now on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss.
Well, remember, he had the interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence felt out there.
Oh, he is putting together a heck of a game. In fact, he's going to bump these plays to his highlight reel, okay? So when he wants to show it off later on, look what I did out there, guys. In this offense, they've got to start paying him a little special attention. He's like a good basketball player, putting stats in every column.
Tua throwing here, complete to Gaskin. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And my goodness, another interception. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And the Vikings are going to take over at the 30-yard line. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get him next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
Look at that. Fuck.
Here in this half, it's intercepted.
Oh, God, he fucking jumped.
And the Dolphins will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
49, guys. Mike, 49. There we go.
After the turnover, it's Tua. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught inside the 5. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Gaskin. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Gaskin again on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Bullshit.
Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And Gaskin, I don't think he got there. No, they're going to mark him short. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it, and he'll be caught behind the line of scrimmage at the 3. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
He's going to float this over the middle deep. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Nick Needham picks it off. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do.
Touchdown, Dolphins! A great effort there with touchdown.
Nice.
And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders.
Oh.
They will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and then you find another one.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
And he's got this to Jefferson. And able to rip off a big
straight
chunk
fucking
of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And here's another interception. Nick Needham picks it off. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because it's really lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 30. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That is caught by Thielen. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
I dare you.
A final shot before break. Pierce.
That's the fucking ball.
That's batted down and incomplete. So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando.
Like defensive picks.
Back in for quarter number 3. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard.
I'm trying, man. Look, I'm trying to win. That's all I know how to do is throw the ball, bro.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
On 2nd and 11 now. Tua. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Man run the ball.
6 yards. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room.
Let me play my game.
Of the 3rd quarter.
Let me play my game. Getting up there.
Sanders. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. To return, here's Agnew.
I throw a lot of interceptions, but I be passing, bro. Something gonna pop. You see my defense playing decent. They getting intercepts.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
2nd and 4.
How much the men pay?
Again, it's Cohen.
Come on, stop.
About 3 here as he's out to the 30.
What you say? How much the men is paying you?
So that'll back him up 5. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty.
I see.
Makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Back to throw. Pierce. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Christian Wilkins coming in, dropping for a loss of 8.
But that's impossible.
He's up 4th. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return.
What's impossible on Madden?
And
What you
that will
talking
come the
about?
offense as they take over. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know that makes some adjustments.
Touchdown! Jalen Waddle, his 2nd TD in the game and 18th of the the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Nice.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. They will tie our game.
Oh shit.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. To return, here's Agnew. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
We'll send that blitz again.
It shine on a dog ass every once in a
It do shine on the dog ass.
Man.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that.
Now y'all doing a whole lot of talking to me, man.
Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Off play action, Pierce. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
1st down, a run with Cohen. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They try again with Cohen.
Man, look at this bullshit.
And down right around the 37. 77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 37-yard line. Looking to throw. Pierce. That's complete to his running back, Jefferson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Throwing on 1st down. Pierce.
Look at it. Look at this shit.
Smith. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
I'm supposed to get that, man.
Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Pierce.
Look at, come on, 25.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it. And oftentimes,
lay down, Hope. Take your field goal. Take your 3 points.
Short of the 1st.
Take your 3 points.
1-yard pick up there, and it'll be 4th down. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Oh, he left this one out to the right. That's a bad miss. No good. And we will remain tied here in this 3rd quarter.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Now Tua. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got him in, complete. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. It's a big play there for Miami.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Steps away. Looking left side, and it's complete. And takes it down deep into enemy territory. Now the offense going to use the first.
Man, he should have scored that shit.
That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
They don't jump over the pile and nothing, man.
Here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Gaskin again on 2nd down. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal.
And
this time he is in. Myles Gaskin, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Dolphins have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. To return, here's Agnew. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
That strong return is setting them up nicely for this drive. And we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing to start the drive. Pierce. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And he
Look at this. These animations suck ass, bro. That was fucking touchdown.
2-yard line.
That was fucking touchdown.
Zone coverage as a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in
Can't
zone
answer the
and
phone
they see
right now,
people
baby.
coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it.
Touchdown, Dolphins! Myles Gaskin, his 2nd TD of the
Yeah,
game,
babe, what's up?
16th on the season. And the Dolphins use the short field of their
I'm on the game right now. I'm trying to play.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, and they
The
forgot.
TV loud. I really can't hear you.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes...
Babe, I told you this is my only game for the
that's
night.
exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes?
Babe, I will call you back.
That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Your ass ain't about to go to no fucking bed. All right, have a good night. You know that, bitch. Please.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. To return, here's Agnew. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 10. Now this time he'll look to throw. Open net here is Conklin. Sheds off the tackle. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
Lets it fly for Thielen. And that is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Oh!
Be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10. And I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half.
Don't try me.
Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 23. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Off a play action. Tagovailoa. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
On play action, here's Tua. Another catch there for Waddle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. From the gun, it's Tua.
Got him, coach.
Will Fuller, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead.
No.
4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. 3 touchdowns at 21.
You get what you need.
Now after the touchdown,
I might play, I'm going to play Godfall tomorrow when I get off work. I'm off Saturday.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah. Yeah.
I downloaded it.
You downloaded it? Good shit. Try it out tonight and I'll play it with you tomorrow.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw away.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way the game has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Jerome Baker.
Oh, no, fucking animation.
25.
He wasn't supposed to get caught.
There. I mean, you saw it coming.
He wasn't supposed to get caught.
Interception.
Sometimes the best throw you make is the one you
don't make.
Exactly. Take care of the football. He'll also learn how to shrug his shoulders, take the proper slide steps to alleviate some of the pressure. But occasionally, like the one we just saw, sometimes just hold on to the football and take the hit.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz,
and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins add on to their lead, and they appear poised to break this long losing streak. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
On 1st and 10, Pierce to the right side and complete to Jefferson. As a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. From the gun, Pierce.
Bitch, I knew it was.
Inside the 40.
Look at that shit was going right there.
Taken down at the 35-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Your ass over there.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
They'll look to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Oh!
They'll get this to Nwangu. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire time.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Joseph on for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. Now Joseph tees up to kick off following the touchdown.
I got a 50 fucking cookie.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Top of the morning.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 35.
Get his bitch ass.
And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased.
He's got his man.
There's a man in the fucking middle.
Touchdown.
Nobody was in the, I don't understand that shit.
With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will be cut down to 14.
Game over.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Gaskin. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 21. And the Vikings are right back in this football game. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Get that shit right back into it.
And that should do it. Picked up by Xavier Howard. They brought the house that time on a young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
He's going to go up top again. And it's incomplete.
I'm burning his ass, man.
Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. Play action, now it's Tua. He's got Thompson here, complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 36.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
And Down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big play there for the Dolphins. Well, Charles, it's one.
Damn, I tried to hit 40 touchdown passes. But at 40, I probably would hit X Factor for the milestone. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Got my 99 speed. Yeah. Hey. 98 speed. You I'm done with the game now. What? I'm done with the game now. I want to get your booty.